Pokemon from Pokemon Go to Pokemon Let's Go in order to have it in that game. That's trading. That's trading right there. That's literally the trading system in a different game. Well, from Pokemon Go to a different game. Also, very similarly to Pokemon Go, from Pokemon Let's Go, you can send a gift or present to Pokemon Go that contains certain items, certain Pokemon, a brand new Pokemon never seen before. That could be like Gen 8. And they have that same exact system in Pokemon Go where you can send gifts to friends that contain Pokemon that you can only get out of those gifts, which are the Alola. So it relates very, very similarly to Pokemon Let's Go and the whole trading aspect of both games. So it does really relate to the other game. Shaggy 1, when you trade and get a special egg, can you trade it back to the person once you hatch it? Honestly, I would assume so. I don't know about trading Pokemon back and forth. We have a question about that. We'll talk about that in a second. But if somebody gifts you a gift and you get a 7km egg and then you hatch, let's say, an Alolan rat out of that egg, I'm assuming you would be able to trade that Alolan rat over to the person who gave it to you or anyone else, really. Now, would that be considered a special trade since it's not technically a Pokedex, but it's a brand new skin or brand new type of Pokemon? We'll have to see on that. I would assume, since it's technically not in that person's Pokédex as an Alolan, it would count as a special trade. But yes, I think you should be able to trade an Alolan to someone who just gave you an Alolan egg. John Rose Jr., this is a great question. Does it cost both players Stardust, or just the player who starts the trade or accepts the trade? When trading Pokemon, it costs both players the same amount of Stardust for the trade. So if Jake and I are doing a trade for 1 million Stardust, we're both going to have to pay that 1 million Stardust. And that Stardust, that goes back to the Niantic realm, the world, the fuzz in the air. But yes, both people pay the same amount of Stardust to make that trade.
This is what's happening in the tunnel now. The referees from Uruguay, obviously, they're speaking to him in Spanish and telling him, the captain Ramos, will presumably just move it along, keep an eye on all the time waste.
Yeah, no doubt they're complaining about it, but having said that, it's up to the Spanish player now. They're just, as I said, to liven up and quicken things up. They can't put everything on the referee.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if I agree with that, because if I'm trading someone a Tauros because they don't have it in their Pokédex, and they're trading me a Farfetch'd, which I have a million of, me having to pay 600,000 Stardust to give them Tauros and only get a Farfetch'd back.
I like jelly beans.
Is it really worth it? I think that part of the system should be tweaked to make it more fair on people, especially if they're charging this much Stardust. It's an insane amount of Stardust. But with the information that we have for now, both players get charged should be the same amount of Stardust per trade. I'm going to go try to find a horse somewhere in these stables and ride it to our next location. Well, I didn't find a horse, but I found a gym that we could post up into, and you know, exactly. You know what? Shiny Pupitar is actually going to hold this down. That looks tight. Look at him, dude. Yes. I think this is my favorite shiny Pokemon Go right now. Like, just entirely. And I have it, which I'm so excited about. Shiny Pupitar. That looks good. Okay. Let's put Look at my story. You guys want to trade? Taking 100% Sudowoodos for anything you could ever desire. I have Gen 8 Pokemon ready for 100% Sudowoodo. I've also got 1,000 shiny checks, including 2 Shielders and a Wilmer. And a couple more questions that I want to address regarding trading to clear up some confusion.
Get in! Pause, please. Shiny, Torkoal, and this is actually the first non-7th gen Pokemon in my badge quest. Alola quest. Whatever. 2048 random encounters. Torkoal. I'm more than happy with that. Come away with from this route with an electric type in a Togedemaru and a fire type. That's amazing. Torkoal was one I went for in my Hoenn badge quest, but ended up with a Numel, expectedly. So Torkoal's amazing. I don't think it doesn't have drought. I will change that. I like Torkoal with drought. So I'll have to use an ability capsule. I'll figure that out at some point. Right, I've got Marowak at the front, and then I can use False Swipe. Let me just have a little check to see if Torkoal has Takedown. Because if I use False Swipe and then it uses Takedown, that would be most unfortunate. What are you laughing at? Cerebi.net. Hoenn. Do do do. Do 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 do. Torkoal. What level are we? Level 30. Okay, level 30. Should know Protect, Body Slam, Lava Plume, and Curse. Okay, we're good. We're good. Full swipe. That's a beautiful shiny. I'm a big fan of Torkoal. That full swipe did absolutely nothing. That's not cool. Torkoal must have a really good defense. I know full swipe's really rubbish. Wow, yeah, Torkoal does have a really good defense. Its base stats is 140 for its defense. That's it. That's impressive. This is going to be a good member of the team. Let's chuck a ball at it and just see what happens. Do. Is that question of what would look good? Let's go Ultra Ball, because it does have a bit of yellow on it, doesn't it? Don't fall asleep here, darling. Go to bed. You want a good night's sleep, so just go to bed. Caught it. Yay. If you fall asleep on the settee, you are going to be tired in the morning.
No, I just don't want to interrupt your video. I say night night.
You can say night night.
Until the video's ended.
It's fine. Night night, darling.
Good.
No one watches these videos anyway, so it's absolutely fine.
Tony does.
Tony does.
Hi, Tony.
Night night, darling.
Good night.
I love you.
Love you.
Torkoal's data will be added to the Pokédex. Oh, what was my nickname for Torkoal?
Is this the Pokemon that is in India?
Yes. Yeah. On Pokemon Go, my mum went to India on her holidays, and this is the Pokemon that you can only get in India on Pokemon Go. So, I think I'm naming it India.
Cool.
India.
Is it male or female?
It's male, but I'm mad. If it were female, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Because I quite like the name India for a girl. I've never
taught one.
I haven't actually taught an India. I've taught a Savannah.
Yeah.
I've never taught an India.
The way you like it.
India has been added to your party. Let's have a look at this bad boy. It's got White Smoke as its ability, protected by its White Smoke, which prevents other Pokemon from lowering its stats. No, I'm changing that. It's special. Is it modest? It's modest. That's not bad. I don't think. While I'm here on Cerebi, its special attack and attack are normally the same stats wise, both at base stat of 85. And it does seem to be a mixed attacker, so with it being modest, I might have to just make it a special attacker. It's not end at world. Not sure. It's definitely learning Solar Beam. I might still teach it Earthquake. Yeah, it needs to have Drought and it needs to know Solar Beam. That's gonna happen. Drought isn't a hidden ability, is it? No, Shell Armor is its hidden ability. Definitely getting Drought on this thing. Let's move that to the front. Let's have a look at India. I'm very surprised I haven't come away from this route with without a Mudbray or a Alolan Geodude. I was pretty certain I'd get one of them. Love it. I love Torkoal. I think it's such a cool Pokemon. I've always wanted a shiny Torkoal, so even though that was the best thing about this route, that the worst thing for me to get, apart from Elekid, because I already have a shiny Elekid on a previous badge quest, the worst thing for me to get is a shiny Torkoal. And if that's the worst thing for me to get, what an amazing route. Because Torkoal is awesome. Let's have a look at those sparkles. No, I can't get away with it. Let's call it a day. Thunder Punch won't do anything with my amazing... Oh, critical hit, I was going to say. That's doing a lot. With my amazing defense stat. Right, well, thank you very much for watching, Tony. And anyone else who may have bothered to this point. I am Mr. Shinx 3. Class dismissed.